Hey guys, you're watching the one and only. My name is AJ. Welcome back to another episode of City Skylines. And I have noticed that our trees and our flowers around the casino here have died. Maybe you guys can explain to me why that is, because I understand that trees die around industrial parts of your world, of your city. For example, our landfill site over here has dead trees along here. These used to be really nice trees, but anywhere where there's industrial and there's pollution going on, obviously it's killing the greenery, killing the environment around that area, and that's fine, I understand that. But why is it doing it around the what's it called? Casino? I don't understand. Maybe in the game files, whoever made the casino coded it a little bit incorrectly and made it into an industrial style building or something. I don't really know, but there was beautiful flowers all around here and they're all died, and I'm not really tempted to put them back until I figure out why that exactly is. It's not because of the amount of cars that are going around the roundabout. That never affects anything, but it's really strange because these trees aren't dead here, but these ones somewhat are there. As you can see, they're not as green as these ones. And if I go down at this, if I go down at this sort of angle, you can see that they get greener the further up this road that you get. So the closer it seems to be to this casino, the more dead that they get. It's very strange. I don't quite understand it. Apart from that, though, everything is going very, very well in the city. The one-way system that we put around the city has relieved congestion immensely. Look, there's only, was it like 5 cars here now as well, and that drops away very, very quickly. This sort of builds up to about 5 cars and then drops away and then comes back. That's not a problem whatsoever. This, though, is still a little bit of a problem. We've relieved the congestion coming into the town, and we ended up moving it over to here, and I think I know why. All of these cars, look, are all chewing up this first-hand lane, and they're coming around this road all the way down here, all the way up here, to here. Now, as you can see, the cars are doing the same thing as what they did at the junction at the main city. They're cutting in, like this lorry did, look. They're coming down, they're cutting in, it's causing problems. So, to reduce this congestion, what we're going to say is this left-hand lane, you can only go left in. This one, you can then go into those two, and this one to here. Now, can I move that further up here as well? I don't think I can. I don't think I can say you to there, can I? No, I can't move these guys over at all. Oh. There. Yeah, if you go up there. Oh, no, I don't. No. You. Yeah, no, ignore that. So now, hopefully, it's going to take a little while for the cars that are currently here to start abiding to these rules. But hopefully, the cars won't be cutting in like this one is going to. Yeah, like that. They won't cut in like that anymore once they start flowing through. Any cars that want to continue on, like these ones did, will be in the second and third lane. And that should reduce it down, maybe totally, or maybe a little bit more. I can't tell until later on in the episode. I can't tell until then. For the moment, what I want to do is I want to work on the docks that are going to come down the side, or not docks, but like a pathway along the side of this river. I've never touched them before, and I want to have a go at them. If I go into here and I do wool, ow, I hit my elbow, wool, I won't cry, I promise. And I've got a couple of different types. I've got these 2 here, and I've got these 3 here. Now, these ones, I don't 100% know how they work, because if I click them down, if I click them, as you can see, you can just see it on the edge here. It's got the sides, but not the top. Now, I don't know if it's a broken asset, like if I've got an old asset, or maybe I'm missing something that the mod needs, but these seem to be a little bit broken. However, they look very industrial and dirty anyway. They look very Grand Theft Auto inspired, don't they? You can imagine those on a Grand Theft Auto game. These ones, though, are a little bit different. This one's small. This one is like a 2x1. And this one is, like the placement's a 2x1. But as you can see, the black area around it is a lot bigger. Like, that's very flat. That's a little bit square. So I like these ones. Now, they must be placed roadside. So we're going to have to put a road down in order to click these and snap them onto. But before we can do that, we're going to have to make the land around here flat. Because as you can see at the moment, we sort of have this natural river wall or sea wall that raises up and then down the side here. Now, I don't have the mod that allows me to terraform infinitely. I have to get rid of soil and stuff like that. It's not really much of a problem, though. I mean, I can dump this soil off over here in a part of the world that I'm not really using and just sort of get rid of that. Boom. And then we can grab hold of the level terrain. I can click here, which is sort of the level that I want it to be at. And then I can drag out. And we end up with a nice flat area. I'm just going to get rid of all of the lumps for the minute. And we're going to do a test area of a flat spot for the moment. Of a straight edge, not a curve. Sorry, I mean not flat, just straight. Something like this. Now, water is very funny in the game. Water sort of has this weird reaction that happens whenever you do anything, so it probably is going to flood the fire station. It wouldn't surprise me if it does for a minute, but that's not really too much of a concern to me. What we need to do now is get a road that is going to run parallel to this road. Now I need to be careful with this because I don't want to get rid of the power lines, so we're going to say somewhere to here, and it doesn't let me build on top of water. Because obviously there's a little bit of water there. We just need to wait until the water dissipates away, and then I can run a road nice and flat. I would go further, but there's water there for the minute. Let's just concentrate on the other side for the minute. There's water there too. Speed up time. Go away, water. It just sort of recess away. There we go. There we go. There we go. And the same. Cannot build... there we go. You just have to wait for it to sort of go away a little bit. Ah, poop. I left on the tree anarchy. I've got trees in the middle of the road. What terrible... I hate it when I do that. It's a great mod that allows you to sort of build anywhere that you want and put anything on top of anything else, but it just wrecks when you forget. It ruins everything. Okay, there we go. We've got no trees on the road now. I've got this weird humpback bridge here, but don't worry, that'll get removed later on. This is just all temporary roads for the moment. Oh, I think I should probably upgrade this road to be thicker, though, shouldn't I? Like trees down the middle? Like this? Yes. Okay, like that. I don't want this road here. Oh, and we've got rid of power to the fire station. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. I don't even want that road there. I don't know how I'm going to join this road up for the minute, so I'm just not going to at all. Power. Hello? Power. There we go. Then you'll be happy again. Okay, so once we've got that in, I can then get this sea wall and place these all the way down the side. Now, these do interlock into each other. I suppose the mod maker done this... Or do they lock into each other? They do if you're quick, look. If you're quick, you can place them inside of each other, but then as soon as they go purple... Oh, you still can. Okay, I don't really know why. Maybe the mod author done it so you could do turns and corners and like the edges a lot easier, like anything that curves around and corners. Cannot build on water. Oh, really? Okay, so you are very, very picky. Level terrain. Build that out a little bit. There we go. I think I understand how these work, though, now. It's going to take us... oh, yeah. Get rid of the water. It's going to take us probably until the end of the episode to see how this is going to look completely. Because it's going to take ages for the water to settle after I do a big terraform change that we're going to do in a minute to make these stand out. I don't know why it goes to a sort of grayscale image either when I place these down. Like almost like we're doing water or something like that. Oops. I think I placed those... Yeah, I placed those two inside of each other. I shall go back and double check in a minute as well to make sure I haven't done that anywhere else. There. Cannot build on water. There we go. There's obviously like a little drop of puddled water or something there that wrecks it. Okay, and I can't do that end one at the minute. So, we end up with something like this. Get rid of these trees. The trees do seem to just spawn inside of them because I don't have any mods on to allow me to build inside of things. But now what we do is we go back to the terraform. We click the level. And we now cut into the water. Oops, I'm full of soil. Let's drop this back off over here. In a part of the world that I don't care about for the minute. There's no quick way to do this either. It's not. It doesn't take too long though. Like that. Level the terrain again. Click here. Hello? Click here. Oh, wrong one. There we go. I was on smooth. And... oops, I went a little bit too far in. Put that back. Put that back. And that back. And then back down here again. I'm full of stuff again. Drop all that off. It's quite got. It's a realistic way, you know. When you're taking away soil, it has to go somewhere. Where else does the soil go? You know. And then come back here. Click. And take that away. Now I can't really do any more than that at the moment, and I just have to let the water settle. Ooh, big old tsunami! Look at this. Ooh, that's a rough old river that is, isn't it? Look at that. So we just need to sort of wait a little while for that to settle. But check out how this looks. Like, imagine if there's no water there. We've got the road. We've then got this sort of dock on the side. It's such a cool way to tie the river to the city without having just dirt banking. I don't know how it's going to work on corners. I have absolutely no idea. Maybe it's not going to work at all. Maybe there's a way that we can get it to sort of work in a way. But I think this is a really cool start, a really cool idea. While that's... I'll tell you what, while that's doing that, let's check out this road. Okay, check this out. The traffic was blocked up from about here, wasn't it? Yeah? So far, no traffic, traffic. So we've reduced it from back... Well, it was at one point back here. We reduced it to here. Then we reduced it to there. And now we've reduced it to this bridge. Just by this bridge. So we've reduced it by like another mile. By changing this. Now, from the looks of it, the problem that we've now got here is caused by this bottom section, right? The traffic now... everyone's using this second and third lane. Look, to go straight on. All the people that are in this left-hand lane want to turn left. They want to come down into the town. But there's just only so much traffic that can flow through here. And I think we can speed this up by actually removing this junction. If we remove this junction, the cars would just use this as a normal road. Right? And I also think that if we look at the end of this road here, you can either turn left or right. Obviously, by looking at the arrows on the road, you can turn left and right. And there's a very even distribution of cars turning right and cars turning left. At the moment, there's a few going right, a few left, a few right, a few left. It's very, very even. So, by making this a two-lane road and having the left lane only turn left and the right lane only turning right, it will... reduce the congestion of this road by half, by literally half, because as you can see, it's like pretty much even left and right. There's also traffic lights here. We can take those away. That'll instantly help traffic because now all of the cars can go. It looks a little bit chaotic for the minute, but now they're not waiting for a cycle to come around, so that's getting rid of the cars here. Let's double this road up. I don't want trees down the middle, I don't think, for this part, but we will have this part doubled up. So now obviously left-hand lane turns left only, right-hand lane turns right only. Now we're not got a single lane of traffic all the way up. We've now got two separate lanes. Very, very good about that. Very, very pleased about that. And then to make this have no junction, I'm going to put in a temporary solution. This will not be a permanent solution. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pause time. I'm going to delete this road. So now this is just a single road. This part doesn't matter whatsoever because no cars are ever going to drive on here. It's only a temporary solution for the minute, though. And I'm just going to put a road that comes off here and goes downhill. Comes along here nice and even. Don't snap. Like that. And joins up to there. It's an ugly solution, but it's only a temporary solution to see if that relieves the congestion of this. If it does relieve the congestion, we can then do something here to neaten up to make it look a little bit better. The only reason why a car would want to come up here anyway, like this one, would be to go to the power plant. That's the only place that this leads to. So maybe he works at the power plant. Yeah, he's going to the nuclear power plant. Perfect. Oop, and we've lost power to the entire city. Sorry, guys. Alright, so let's just sort that out. So now they're going to come around here. I can't tell for quite some time until that works or not, you know, until this all traffic's gone, been moved away. But hopefully that'll solve that problem a little bit. How's everything else going? Everything else seems to be going quite smoothly. What's the traffic like at this junction? Absolutely fine. A little bit of traffic there. Nothing too problematic. There's traffic lights there. We'll remove those. It's not busy enough to have traffic lights. So we shall just get rid of those. And I think we can now go back and check on our seawall. The sea should have somewhat settled now. Look at that. That looks superb. Very, very nice. Look at all that. You can see over to the town on the other side there. Very, very cool. And I do have some boats. Where are the boats? In here. In water structures. Yeah, we've got some boats here. I don't know how we're going to place these down. Like, that just did not even click. That did not even place. Maybe that's a broken boat. Broken. 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 I might be like, I might need to do something first to make these boats work. Deep canals? I don't even know. Do these canals work? If your deep canal is prone to flooding, upgrade the part of canal and start the end or medium. I don't know. How would these work? Like, can I like go in? Does that actually fill up with water? Is it? Oh, it is. Oh, that's cool. Like, we could have like actual perfectly squared edge rivers almost going through our city. Yeah, it's going to flood a little bit for a minute. But, oh, now that's really cool. Like, we could have those going through anywhere. Can roads go above them? They probably could if there wasn't water there. I'd have to wait for that not to flood. Oh, now that's really cool. I like that idea. This has gone from grass to, like, sand because of the water, I think. That was above it. The water sat there for quite a while and it sort of killed the grass. I'm pretty sure that will grow back eventually. Oh no, the fire station's getting flooded again. No, that's a problem. What's your problem anyway? Is it because you're... Yeah, because you're flooded. Okay, not a problem. Not a problem. Well, that'll all sort itself out eventually. I'm very pleased on how this is going on so far. I think what we want to have a look at now is our original... What's going on here? What's the problem? Garbage is piled up. Well, you're the only guy complaining, so I'm not going to worry about it too much at the minute. Let's go back to this little town here and just see what's going on. We've got a fire going on at the incineration plant. But apart from that, we've got no abandoned buildings. We are losing population, but that's probably due to the flooding over in the main city. I can't see why else we'd be losing people unless there's a bit of a death wave going on at the moment. That could also be what's going on here. Do we join this highway up? At the moment, this is a completely dead road. Do we join this up? How do we join this up in a way that would look good? And that isn't going to, like, cause huge amounts of problems. I don't think I can upgrade this road to a double road. No, because of the graveyard that's by it. But I could have a road that comes off here and joins up to this high. We need to join this up in some way. It's another way in and out of the city. It'll reduce congestion. How far are we down to now with this? Oh, we're down to here. We've reduced it from the other side of the bridge now to this side of the bridge. It might still come down a little bit further though. Like, what could we do with that? I mean, for the moment, just for the moment, I could do something like that and that. Just for the minute. And then we've got another way in and out of the city. Now, this might be a terrible idea because it's probably going to put a lot of stress on this junction here. But it might also be a little bit of a help because suddenly cars aren't all coming through either this junction or this junction, and this one doesn't seem to be a problem at all. What's going on here? Why is there traffic here now? Ah, we're getting cars coming up here, and these guys aren't letting them out. Easy fix. Easy to fix. We click on, is it this junction? Yeah. You go into left-hand lane. I can't click when there's a car there. You go into the second lane, and then you two go into the third lane. Alright, it's going to take a little while to sort out, but that will 100% solve that. That's an easy problem fix, that one is. Alright, I think we're about there for this episode, guys. Next episode is going to be a good episode, because I have got a junction planned, and it's going to look sick, and it's going to work flawlessly. I cannot wait to show you guys. It's going to be in the main city. This episode was a little bit of a micromanagement episode. You need these episodes every now and again, otherwise things get out of control. But yeah, there's going to be a junction right here that might hold where the school is going to be. If you guys enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, then feel free to subscribe. We shall see you in the next episode.